Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. This is different. I am in a Jury's Inn hotel, not a sponsor, in Manchester. You may have heard me mention in a video that I was going to Manchester for the weekend. So I got on the train and then, it was about 40 minutes to Newport over in Wales, which for you Americans technically is a different country. They speak a different language, different culture, but it's part of the U. Anyway, and then it was a 3-hour train ride to Manchester Piccadilly, the main train station. And I sat on my Switch and played Animal Crossing and read some of Prince's autobiography, which I'm still going through, which is amazing. Now, obviously, I've never been to Manchester before. I've been to Liverpool. There's a great video on that. It's such a fantastic city already. I've been around the city centre, the shopping area, just doing shopping. Really, I haven't been there's a ton of museums which you guys probably don't find interesting, but I'm a huge history buff, so I do find it interesting. And of course, I had to go record shopping. Now, funny story, about half of the Beatles records I own, I bought in Liverpool because I realised that records would fit in my case. So I bought about 5 Beatles records in Liverpool, which makes them special, but they were really heavy. If you didn't know, once you get more than one record, the weight starts to pile up. So that suitcase was super heavy. So what I did was I barred myself. You could only have 2. And of course, I'm in Manchester. I had to get 2 Manchester bands. So we got, super cool, The Smiths, Sheila Take the Bow, with B-sides It's Really So Strange and Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Now, the Smiths are one of the best Manchester bands. I wanted all. They had in there, so this is a record shop called it's Vinyl something, and they had the most beautiful thing ever. I could have cried. It was Oasis Definitely Maybe original release from Manchester, and it was £300, $300. I wasn't going to pay it, but that was beautiful. That was art. That's a dream record of mine, is an original release of my favourite album. But they're so expensive, it's not going to happen. This obviously wasn't too expensive. Now, Sheila Take the Bow, it's a great song. It's all right. But I picked this up because the B-sides are amazing. Sweet and Tender Hooligan by the Smiths, brilliant, really punk rocky and hardcore. And then Is It Really So Strange, which has some of the dumbest and weirdest lyrics ever about heading to the north and killing horses for some reason. But this is great. And of course, the Smiths are amazing. It's just a great sleeve as well. And I bought this in Manchester, which makes it special, because they are, as I said, one of the best Manchester bands. And secondly, I have New Order's Ceremony, which was a recommendation from a friend who's from Manchester, actually. We're not going to meet up, unfortunately. That fell through. But I'll show you the record. I'm out of breath. I've been walking everywhere. But this is apparently second hand, but it looks brand spanking new. And it looks so much nicer than any of the, sometimes I'd buy a brand new record from a proper record shop like Rough Trade, and it wouldn't actually look that new. And then this one looks pristine, which is really cool. But it is saran wrap, so I wonder if it is new. Anyway, these are just fantastic, and obviously I can't wait to get home and listen to those. But being in Manchester, I fucking love it. As you know, it's on that side. I love the band Oasis. So I had to come here one day, and tomorrow I said all the museums, and then on Sunday I want to go out to the Man City Stadium. Now, I'm not a football person, I don't really care. I did care during the Euros, and then I felt so bad for England when they lost to Italy in the penalties. But I'm not really a football person, but if I had to choose a team, it would be Man City. Just because Man City are the team of many of my favourite idols. I'm showing you my foot. I meant to show the toe. But let me show you around this hotel room because it's super cool. I have not the best view in the world, I'll admit, but nice view of the canal. And then we have a huge double bed. Love me a double bed with a TV. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just where I'm staying. It's lovely and pristine in here. And this is weird. I don't understand this. A lot of the hotels I've been in have had weird artwork like that. I don't get it. And if you have that, is it triglyphobia? I'm scared of those little holes. Bathroom. I won't show you the bog, but I love a good bath. And that's lovely. So this is going to be absolutely fantastic. And the best thing, ready, listen. Can you hear that? Absolutely nothing. It's just lovely and quiet. There's no one here. I'm all on my lonesome, single as a Pringle, but I absolutely love being away.